Hey guys, how y'all doing? Y'all doing pretty good. I'm not doing too much. Just hanging out, I guess. Just kind of bored, I guess, late at night and feeling kind of down, depressed. It's one thing I've suffered from my entire life, is depression. It's affected me pretty much my whole life. I've been sick with depression. As I get older, it's post-traumatic stress disorder and social anxiety disorder, and sometimes the doctors even think I'm bipolar. I don't know about that, but I do go up and down all the time. I mean, I have a wonderful family and everything. Like my wife and my 2 kids are here for me. They're young. They don't understand it, but my wife understands, so that really helps. I had a really fucked up life. It's not even worth mentioning. Just it was a really fucked up life. That's all I can say about it. And I got the worst end of it, so I'm still living with those scars 33 years later. And it's hard sometimes because you think back and you think about what made you to what you are today, and what kind of a person it makes you become, and what you have to go through to overcome certain obstacles and whatnot. And I feel like a big part of what I did for myself was I had to teach myself how to learn how to love and how to be there for somebody else, because nobody was ever really there for me. I mean, now in my videos and whatnot, I'm always upbeat and staying open, everybody's doing okay and all that, and I genuinely do mean that whenever I say that, because I hate to see somebody having a bad day, because it happens to me a lot. It's worse for me in the morning, but then it can hit me at night, just like right now. Right now it's 8:55 p.m. and it's January 18th, and yeah, so I'm just kind of just hanging out or whatever, and just contemplating different situations and stuff, and really not a whole lot to do. Just feeling kind of mellow. Don't have much desire or energy or anything to do anything right now. And I don't feel like playing music, or I don't feel like reading a book or listening to music or whatnot. Like, I take so much medication for all these problems every day. I have a chronic stomach illness that I've had since 1999, which almost killed me. Like, the first time I had it, it almost killed me, and after that it's been reoccurring, and I've been hospitalized several times, certain procedures done, dozens, 20 times, 25 times, different tests and whatnot done and all that. So I live every day in chronic pain. With this stomach ailment that I have, the last label it was given was peptic ulcer disease, but I mean, I got gastroesophageal reflux disease, esophagitis, peptic ulcer disease, pretty much anything that has to do with your stomach and your esophagus and all that, dysphagia, I think that's how you say it, trouble swallowing. I have that same problem as well. So that's been bothering me for a long time. It'll be 17 years this May that I've been dealing with that. And it's a chronic pain, it's a chronic illness, and I don't wish this upon anybody, and I really hope that I don't pass it on to my kids, because I would feel terrible if they ended up with the stomach problems that I have. I mean, I'm doing everything that I can every day to make their world a better world than what I had. I want them to have a better life than I had, and my wife and I are doing our best to raise our kids in a beautiful, Christian way, and good morals and good values, opposite of everything that I had growing up. We want to raise our family right. We want our son to someday marry a woman that he loves, and we want our daughter to marry a man that she loves. Although when I think about that right now, I could get mad thinking about my daughter dating. It's crazy. But we just want the best for our kids and our family. And what more can you ask for, right? That's what everybody wants. But anyhow, yeah, so I have like severe anxiety, major anxiety. I have anxiety to the point where when I have anxiety attacks, I have no control over my mind, my eyes and everything. I just lose control of everything. And it's like I have to just go into a dark corner, like just kind of close my eyes and just take deep breaths and relax and whatnot. And seeing so many psychiatrists and so many doctors and psychologists and so much, I can't even count how many psychiatrists I've had, how many family physicians I've had. Like just that they know my history, and like just tomorrow I have two doctor's appointments. So it's depressing to think about, I mean, I'm not addicted to, I'm not a medication abuser. I don't abuse my medication. Like, I take it as prescribed. That's, I don't believe in abusing your medication. But I do take what is prescribed to me. And sometimes I may not take every exact thing that was prescribed to me for that day or whatever. But I mean, it's my bag with all my pills in it, my pill bottles. So it's just, yeah. So I guess there's more to people than some people like to admit sometimes. I make these video tutorials and covers and whatnot, and she's like upbeat, cool guy or whatever, or just fun guy maybe. But we all have our history, I guess. I just felt kind of down tonight, feeling kind of depressed. So I thought I'd make a video and just let my subscribers know that I'm not the most, I don't know what the word is. So, I'm very sick. Like, I have a lot of issues that I have to deal with on a daily basis. And it's hard to wake up in the morning knowing that you feel the way you do. So it's tough. It just gets really, really tough. But I'll tell you one thing I will not do. I will not go on antidepressant medication, because it's one of the hardest things to ever get off of, and I find that it really doesn't do anything for you anyway. Doctors have wanted to put me on antidepressants now for 10 years, and I've refused every single time, because they never did do anything for me. They just made me the next day feel withdrawal type symptoms, and I had to take my medication right away, or I felt terrible, and I hated that feeling. I didn't like that feeling at all. Another thing I have too is restless leg syndrome. That I do not wish on anybody. It feels like you want to cut your leg off, and I have it in my right arm too. It gets so bad where you feel like you got bugs crawling in your leg, and then it comes into your arm. My wife told me that whenever I had bad episodes of it, in my sleep I would twitch. My arm would twitch from that restless leg syndrome. it's just, it's crazy. If I could list out all the diagnoses, you know, I had one doctor diagnose me with 6 different things one time on the spot. Like I said, like PTSD, social anxiety, generalized depression disorder, all kinds of stuff, bipolar, like mania or something like that. Just all these different things, and I didn't necessarily believe them. But I think the way I feel now, like I said, it has to do with a lot of the life that I had growing up. It wasn't easy. That's why I choose to keep certain people out of my life and have nothing to do with them, because I feel that they sort of ruined my life in many ways, and I can't be bothered with them. I can't be bothered with their lifestyle, the way they are, how they act, who they make themselves out to be. Just not me, and I don't endorse it, and I'm better off without that person in my life anyways. So that's my history, people. So I guess I'll stop this video now. I don't know how long it is, but just a little video, I guess, to introduce you guys to the real me, the person that's usually the way I am when the camera is off. So anyhow, if you watch this, I appreciate it. I only have 541 or 43 subscribers. Some subscribers don't even know why they subscribe to me. I post videos and nobody comes back to see them or whatever, or comments on them or whatever. I mean, I'll be lucky if I can get 10 video views in a week on one video, so I don't even know what the hell. I made a video asking subscribers what they want me to do, and only 2 people out of 543, you know, responded and said what they wanted that I liked. I mean, I appreciate every single subscriber that I got. I mean, obviously it's neat to have that many people put their faith in you, I guess you could say. They like what you're doing, but I mean, it's nice to know you want to know what your audience is looking for. So that's an issue every day too. Just trying to figure out what the hell people want to hear from me. But anyways, that's another issue altogether. That'll come in time. So if you know somebody that's suffering with these illnesses like I have, then I'm sure you realize that it's not an easy task, and it's an everyday struggle, and especially if you live with a chronic pain condition, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So anyhow, so I'll leave this here. So thanks for watching.